Okay, there we go. Right, okay, so welcome to my live video on Facebook. Today we're going to look at the characteristics of effective leadership and focusing on the 6 E's of effective leadership. So I don't know what position you're in at the moment, but maybe you're struggling with a difficult boss, or maybe you're leading a team yourself. Maybe you're in charge of an organisation, and maybe you're just trying to lead your own life. But whatever leadership role you're in, you want to do it as well as you can do. So what makes a good leader and what makes a leader effective? Okay, we're going to start off with a little story, okay? So this is somebody very famous. Her name is Princess Diana, and she showed her leadership through compassion. She went to a place where nobody else would go. In the 1980s, AIDS had just arrived on the world stage and people were frightened of it. It was a new thing, a bit like COVID when it first started. There's no cure. It was rampaging through communities and countries, and people believed that you could get AIDS just by touching somebody or sitting next to them, or even just using a cup or a glass that they'd had. And the sufferers were shunned by everybody. And lots of people believed that they should be quarantined. But in 1987, Princess Diana, who was one of the most famous people in the world at that time, opened the first unit in the UK dedicated to treating people with HIV and AIDS. During her visit, she shook the hands of a patient without wearing gloves, and so she changed people's perception of the disease forever. Okay, now, as regards to leadership, 10,000 baby boomers retire every day at the moment, and that means that's a huge amount, and we're losing leaders at an enormous rate. 79% of employees will quit their jobs due to lack of appreciation from leaders, and 69% of millennials believe that there's a lack of leadership development in the workplace. So leadership is more important today than ever. Okay, so if you want to be a great leader, here are 6 habits that great leaders do on a daily basis. Habit number 1, envision. Great leaders envision a compelling and different and vibrant future, and they make it clear to all the people they work with that's their vision, that is what they want, and they encourage people to have a shared purpose. They don't compel people to share that vision, but they inspire them. Number 2, they enlist people, so they get their vision, and they don't hit them over the head with it, but they get everybody to share their voices, their own perspectives, their desires, and the desires for where they could be going. And that's one of the most important lessons in leadership, to get that and to envision people and to pass that vision on to other people. Thirdly, they embody. Leaders stand for something. They don't just say one thing and do something else. There's a congruence between what they say and how they behave and how they treat people. That's really important. And if a leader has that, they will be respected and people will believe their message. Number 4, the 4th E, empowerment. Empowerment gives people the decision-making authority and trust to be able to work towards their own vision. It means allowing them autonomy, strength and input. It means equipping them with the knowledge, skills and training to allow them to succeed as they march forward. Number 5 of the 6, they evaluate. Okay, when you're a leader, evaluation is one of the hardest things to do. They need to evaluate the key people in their organisation, their contribution. They need to evaluate skills, needs and ethics. And they're constantly asking questions. Are we being excellent? Are we progressing? If not, why? Are we being ethical? If not, why? What can we work on to make it better? Are our people being excellent? If not, why not? Okay, Practice number 6 of a great leader is to encourage. Great leaders are great encouragers. So if you want to be a great leader, be the cheerleader. Be the person who's always motivating, inspiring and uplifting people. Many leaders have pet projects and they get really enthused about that, but once those projects are over, they fall a bit flat. And it's important that they continue to motivate and be a light to other people in the organisation. Okay, so that's it. Those are the 6 E's. Let's go through them again. A great leader envisions. They enlist people. They embody their beliefs. They empower other people. They evaluate how things are going and they encourage. Okay, so that's a bit about leadership. Now, before I go, I'd just like to ask you, have you ever maybe thought about starting up your own online business? I'm not going to sell you anything today, but if you want to do that, if you want to get any sort of online business, you need to have something called an autoresponder. I have one and it's called Aweber and it's very good, but I have to pay for it. And I've been paying for it for about a year now. And then suddenly I got an email from them yesterday announcing that they've got a free version. It's a great tool and you've got nothing to lose by making use of it. So I'll just give you a link here if you want to go to it. It's bit.ly/Aweber202. That's Aweber with a capital A. And you can go there and you can get that software, which is really useful, absolutely free. Just tell you again, bit.ly/capital A, Aweber202. Okay, so that's all there is for this video. So enjoy the rest of your day and I'll catch you in the next video, which will be early next week, okay? I think I'm aiming for Tuesday, okay? So I'll catch you then. Bye.